Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod, and Merry Christmas Eve. Let's get it. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin, technical analysis, and check this out. At 30 cents exactly 13 years ago, Max Keiser became the first major TV anchor to profile Bitcoin. Everyone who listened to Max and Stacy is now up over 17.5 million%. Let that sink in. Also in today's show, breaking news. Nigerian's crypto exchanges and peer-to-peer merchants brace for battle post-ban lift. That's right, major news coming out of Nigeria. Let's go. Also in today's show, we'll be discussing the next FTX MEXC crypto exchange comes under fire for shady activities. I'll be sounding the horn. We'll also be discussing BlackRock revealing their plan to seed their spot Bitcoin ETF with $10 million on January 3rd. That's only like a week away. Let's go. Also, breaking news coming out of the Hong Kong with the spot Bitcoin ETF update from Samson Mao. I'll be sharing with you, as well as Arthur Hayes says that TradFi can completely destroy Bitcoin with spot ETF. I'll be explaining why. Also, major news. Russia makes an unexpected Bitcoin mining move in Ethiopia, Africa. That's right. We're talking about mass adoption. Max has been calling this for a while as well. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this plus so much more in today's show. And once again, crypto family, Merry Christmas Eve. Shout out to Barack Monfils Evangelista, just gifted a membership of the channel to the Power of Myth. So congratulations, you have just became a member of the channel. We appreciate everyone's support throughout the holidays. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Welcome Casey, welcome James, welcome Crypto Dell. Shout out to Dankness, Maximus, the entire crypto fam. Let me know if the stream is smooth, clear, and loud. I appreciate that. Yes, Alana, pumping like a mofo. You can say that again. It's currently at $115. Like, whoa, it's like going up another 20% per day. It's pretty insane. The entire crypto market has been pumping. It's a beautiful thing. Merry Christmas, everyone from Cornwall, England. Merry Christmas, churchyards. I appreciate you. Shout out to Raven. Merry Christmas, family. Mohammed and everyone just joining us. We appreciate it. Don't forget, this is a live and interactive show. So let me know where you're tuning in from. We greatly appreciate it. Dirty Bird in the building. Shout out to the entire Huddle Gang and MicroStrategy, family members of the channel. We appreciate it. What it do, Mike? What's up? Welcome, family. How's everyone's Christmas Eve going thus far? Let me know. And where do you feel Bitcoin will be by Christmas Day tomorrow? Do you think we can smash the current annual high, which is sitting just shy of 45,000? Let me know. What up, Puerto Rico? What up, Elaine T? Appreciate you, family. Let's get it. Merry Christmas Eve, says Tony. I appreciate that. Dankness says it's all good on my end. Clear and able to be heard. Love to hear it. Thanks for the mic check. What it do? Who else is in the building with us here today? Let me know. Jonathan Briggs, greetings from Yorkshire, England. Shout out to England. Harwich, England. Wow, a lot of people from the UK. That's what's up. Crypto Dell in the building. Appreciate you tuning into the live stream, family, and the rest of the fam. Merry Christmas. And after the YouTube stream, just FYI, we're going to be doing the uncensored version still on Christmas Eve on Rumble. And I already have a bunch of Christmas select videos, which are pretty epic, which we're going to do some reacts to. I will hold my Bitcoin until I die. Amen, Moonwalker. That's what's up. Think of the massive wealth transfer when 1 million Bitcoin. Warren Buffett is going to have some new neighbors. That's right. If he's still here, you know what I mean? These guys' lifelines, they're pretty old. Kind of like his buddy Munger, he just passed at age 99. And it's crazy because in January, I heard he would have turned 100. So that's kind of wild. A Christmas miracle. Bitcoin to 50 G's, baby. Send it. Let's go. Shout out McLovin. Appreciate you, fam. What up, Rachel? Good morning, brother. All the best for 1500. Thank you. We smashed episode 1500 yesterday. Today is episode number 1501. Crazy, right? I will have to join Rumble. Amen. Everyone should be following Crypto News Alerts on Rumble for the uncensored version of the channel. Also, make sure everyone here is following Coin IQ, which is one of my favorite crypto YouTubers. Show Dankness some love and support. He creates epic crypto content. Feel free to drop your link in the chat, Dankness. We appreciate it. Coin IQ. You know what I mean? I will have to join Rumble. Absolutely. We're on Rumble each and every day. When the YouTube stream ends, we continue with the uncensored version of the show. I like this show because JV is not shilling anything like all the other shows. All they do is shill their coins. JV does great research, speaking the truth. Appreciate that, Roz Zero. Much love, much respect. Rumble is where JV gets to speak his mind freely. Amen. Because I got to be very careful what I share on YouTube, because YouTube is pretty sus. You know what I mean? They're gatekeepers of the truth. The bigger your influence becomes, the less you can speak freely. It's just the nature of the beast. JV, you're fast approaching Rogan's of episodes. Oh my God, am I? How many episodes does Rogan have? Let me know. I hit that button, help spread the message, Bitcoin. Thank you, McLovin. Merry Christmas, my fam. We all love MicroStrategy. Merry Christmas. Amen. And shout out to the Giga Chad. Speaking of MicroStrategy, good morning, JV. 2024 is upon us. Happy holidays to you and your family and Nipsey. Thank you very much, Juan Romero. Pura Vida, my fam. Interesting how Max Kaiser's videos are hard to find. Yeah. Do you know they actually took all his Kaiser Report episodes off of YouTube, like his initial channel? Hence why censorship is no joke. And that's why we're on Rumble as well. You know what I mean? And it serves as a great backup if something were to ever happen to the YouTube channel again, because it's happened in the past, so anything can happen. 2000 and something. Wow. Yeah, we'll blow past Joe Rogan this year for sure in 2024, as I'm doing an episode per day. We actually do 2 streams now per day, but one is the edited version of the show, which premieres in the evening. We do the live in the day, and then in the evening, we premiere the edited version of the show. JV, Solana or AVAX? That's a great question. I'm anti-Sam coins, so I'm not into Solana, just keeping it real. So I would choose AVAX over Solana and clearly choose Bitcoin over all 3 of them. There is no second best. You know what I mean? What's up, Mosman? Exactly. So there you have it. Yeah, but without further ado, family, welcome everyone just joining us on today's live stream. Yeah, be sure to smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. Also, be sure to smash the like and hit the bell icon, because it helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm, and it will help get more eyeballs on the channel, help ushering in that Bitcoin mass adoption, which we're all looking forward to. Let's get this mofo lit like the Christmas tree on your screen. Merry Christmas Eve. Today is December 24th, 2023. I'm your host, JV, and today is episode number 1500. So let's go. Let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. We got Bitcoin trading just shy of $43,900. We got Ether trading above 2,300. Solana is one of the top gainers again for the day, up almost 18%, trading at $115. BNB pullback. Cardano barely in the green. XRP barely in the green, and AVAX up 7%, trading just above $48. And zooming out on the monthly to get a broader perspective of the market, Bitcoin is up over 17% on the month, Ether 11.5%. So Bitcoin is outpacing Ether. We have Sol up 103% on the month. Good Lord. AVAX 134%. Cardano 59%, BNB 15%, and XRP is like the only top crypto that didn't move much in the past month, only up roughly 0.25%, still stuck at 62 cents. Doge is up 23%, Polkadot 75%, just massive overall gainers. And checking out coinmarketcap.com, the crypto market cap sits at 1.68 trillion. The all-time high, which we hit back in November of 2021, was roughly 3 trillion. So we're more than halfway there of reclaiming that. We have a 58 billion in volume of the past 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance back on the decline at 51% even. And the Ether dominance declined a little as well at 16.4%. And checking out the top 100 crypto gainers of the past 24 hours, we got Mina up 36%, Thorchain up 21%, and Celestia up just shy of 19%. Below that, Oasis Network and Multiverse and Solana. Shout out to Zero for gifting Matt Baker with a free MicroStrategy membership of the channel. We appreciate your kindness, Zero. You're truly amazing, and congratulations, Matt. That's what's up. Now, which altcoins are you most bullish on for this bull run? Let me know in the comments right down below, and I'll read your comments throughout each story throughout the day. And checking out crypto bubbles to get a visual perspective of the market. I mean, if this ain't alt season, I don't know what is, because virtually every major crypto is pumping a lot and in the green. This is a daily chart, man. Mina, 36%. EGLD, 18%. Solana, 18%. Uni, 15%. Celestia, 19%. Rose, 18%. Massive gainers. Rune, 17%. Now check it out when we look at the monthly. Shout out Zero. Man, this guy is too kind. He just gifted another 5 memberships to the channel. Congratulations, Crypto Dell, Andreas Schroeder, Maximum, Pothead. What an awesome username, by the way. Happy 420, fam. Zero Pile. You have all been blessed with a free membership of the channel. Thanks to Zero. This guy is the basically Santa Claus living in the flesh. So we appreciate all your kindness, family, and congratulations to all the new members that just became part of the channel. We appreciate that, family. But anyways, back to our market watch here. You can see virtually everything crushing on the month as well. Celestia up 159%, Injective 179%, Stacks 122%, Bonk 365%, Stats 345%, Osmo 141%, BTT 162%, Solana 97%, Woo 108%, AVAX 125%, Ordi 142%. I mean, for all of you guys who are into the altcoins, this is a pretty Merry Christmas. I mean, look at these gains. It is no joke. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, we're currently rated a 71 in greed. Yesterday a 70, last week a 73, and last month a 66 in greed. So there you have it. My crypto fam, let me know which alts you're bullish on, family. And that is correct. Zero is a legend. We cheers to that. Cheers, family. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas Eve. What a blessing to be alive heading into 2024. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to John McAfee. You know what I mean? They took his life, unfortunately. What up, Crypto Lucian? Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. AI, reactions, appreciate you. Crypto Dell, I bought 0.01 Bitcoin for Christmas, hoping to get the bug. That's what's up. Well done. We're going to look back in a few years and be like, wow, I can't believe Bitcoin was only $43,000 that Christmas of 2023, watching that lit live stream with JV on Crypto News Alerts. And lo and behold, shout out Helen. Merry Christmas Eve, family. Ethiopia. That's right. Ethiopia is a country in the continent of Africa. So Ethiopia, Africa. Russia, one of their large mining firms or companies are going to be making Ethiopia a Bitcoin mining hub. Massive breaking news. I'm going to be sharing this at the tail end of the show, so stick around. It's going to be lit. Appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas. That's what's up. Thank you, Fame. Shout out everyone out there just joining us. I'm getting the Foundation Passport for Xmas, I think. Oh, what's the Foundation Passport? Are you referring to El Salvador? Let me know. Bonkers how kind Zero is. It truly is. It's humbling, to say the least. Like every episode without fail. And he actually had the idea to launch the members. He hit me up one day in the Discord private chat. He's like, JV, I think you should launch memberships on your channel. I think it'd do very good. I'm like, you sure? I'm like, I got a Patreon, but yeah, maybe we'll do it. And then I launched it, and lo and behold, we now have like over 330 members of the channel, and we just launched it like 2.5 weeks ago. And Zero has probably contributed 200 of those memberships for all I know. He's always giving. Every episode, JV, gifting a membership. It's insane. So I greatly appreciate it. Salute to Zero. Much love. So bullish. Merry Christmas. Brilliant. Good stuff. Cold storage wallet. Foundation is a cold storage wallet, like an old cell phone. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to look into that one. Gregio. We need more people like that. Amen. Loving the green. We all love the green here. So Merry Christmas Eve. Enjoy the green with your family. Of course, very special day, very special time of the season. All props to Zero and coffee. Oh yeah. Punchy coffee be gifting people left and right as well. Yo, Zero says, sorry fam, can't interact, just listening while getting ready to travel to see my family. Do what you got to do, fam. We appreciate you just even joining us and saying hello, sending supers and gifting people memberships. You're the man. You're a legend. Hello from Singapore. Just got back from Christmas Eve drinking. Well, welcome back, Mike. Stay home, stay put, especially being you're drinking. Let's be more loving this coming year. Amen, Arnold. The world can use it. Somebody gifted my membership. Appreciated. Merry Christmas, everyone. That's right. I think that was just the other day, Joe Buttle. You've been blessed and gifted a membership as well. You got to love it. Puff, puff for show, says Raven. Love it, love it. What up, Abram? Can you join from Ethiopia? Or how can you join? What do you mean by how can you join what? Let me know. Are you asking how to join as a member of the channel? You should see a button that's usually near the subscribe. If you're already subscribed, it'll just say join, and then you can become a member. Also in the description, I have the direct link. It's like, I think it's members.cryptonewsalerts.net, and you can join as a member of the channel. We have different membership levels. We have the Huddle Gang membership. We have the MicroStrategy. Then we have the Grayscale, and then Satoshi. So depending upon how you want to support the show. All types of support is welcome. And if you can't become a member, it's all good. At least just smash the like and subscribe to the channel. You're also helping out tremendously just by doing that. And it's free to do so. So it's a no-brainer. Happy HODL days. I love that. Happy HODL days, fam. But anyways, without further ado, let's break down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis. Check out the charts where the Bitcoin price action is likely to go next. And actually, before we even do this, I want to show you this tweet. We can see the historic price actions over Christmas Eve. In 2013, very demonic number of 666. 2014, $323. 2015, $455. Now pay attention to the years of the halving. 2016, there was a halving. We were $899. The year preceding the halving, 2017, almost 14,000 on Christmas Eve. In 2018, it was 4,000. 2019, 7,300. In 2020, again, year of the halving, 23,736. The year preceding the halving, Christmas Eve, 2021, $50,822. That's what's up. Now, in 2022, it was 16,800. And this year, we're roughly $43,700. So remember to hodl. And also, over 80% of all the Bitcoin has not moved in the past 6 months, marking new all-time high. So shout out to all my long-term hodlers. Make some noise in the chat. Now, check this one out. At 30 cents exactly 13 years ago, Max and Stacy became the first major TV anchors to profile Bitcoin. Everyone who listened to Max and Stacy via the Kaiser report back then is now up 17.5 million%. Let that sink in. And here's what Max shared. Buying Bitcoin at 30 cents, I felt it was too late because my friend OG legend Trace Meyer started buying at 10 cents. So it just goes to show you perspective. Regardless of what you pay for, you're always going to beat yourself up and say, oh man, if only I would have got in back then. But lo and behold, we all get Bitcoin at the price we deserve. You know what I mean? And it's not too late. There's like less than 1% of the world has even adopted Bitcoin at this point. So we're still very early. So please, family, count your blessings. Now let's do some TA. Bitcoin stuck to a rigid trading range into the December 24th weekly close as one trader predicted a fresh Bitcoin price breakout. Here you're looking at the Bitcoin 1 hour candle chart. Data from Cointelegraph and TradingView followed strictly sideways moves for Bitcoin over the weekend. These had begun into the end of the Wall Street trading week, the last before the Christmas holiday period, as Bitcoin rejected volatility off the year's final U.S. macro data at around 43,500. Bitcoin is absolutely primed to head higher, according to analysts Credible Crypto. And he argued that the recent flag trading is a sign of accumulation. Quoting him here, it really does not get much better than this, one of the posts summarized. Some final accumulation going on here before the push to 50,000 plus. In my opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that sentiment. Now, market indicators resetting, he added, is also a key component needed to fuel the upside continuation. Quoting the analyst again, we have price trapped in a tight accumulation range, aggregate open interest hitting new local lows, which is very healthy. Coinbase spot buyers are doing their thing, and funding nearly fully reset. Absolutely primed for the next leg up. Hopefully, we get one more quick swipe into low 43,000s to fill a few more of my bids first. And lo and behold, that's kind of like where we're at. We're stuck in the 43s right now. So will we break higher and smash 50? Let me know. Order book data showed the global exchange Binance showing key resistance levels to overcome next. This lay at just shy of 45,000 on the day, corresponding to around 92 million in asked liquidity, as reported by Trading Resource. Material indicators, as he shares here on X, Fire chart shows 92 million in Bitcoin resistance stacked overhead. And adopting a contrasting perspective, Material Indicators co-founder Keith Allen argued that the holiday trading activity might not be sufficient for the bulls to break through. The resistance, however, may thin out should liquidity owners reallocate. Quoting him here, those roof pulls have been helped Bitcoin make a new resistance S flip since October, and so prepare for that. But in my opinion, continued consolidation and or a correction would be much healthier for the market. Now, with the yearly close incoming, Bitcoin is currently on track for a fairly average December. Data from statistics resource CoinGlass shows month-to-date gains at around 16% as of December 23rd, and the quarterly performance stands out, however, at 62%. So the fourth quarter has been lit. Remember, October, Moonvember did not disappoint. This has already been Bitcoin's best since 2020. So another sign of the times. Now, what else we got here? Bitcoin price predictions have centered on a maximum of 48,000 prior to the key diary date for most market participants. The expected approval of the first Bitcoin spot ETF, which we know is coming soon. There's a big deadline looming between January 5th and the 10th, which is only a couple of weeks out. Now, let me know your thoughts if you feel we're likely to get that ETF approval by this time. And I shared these tweets with you. So we're going to be diving into our next story of the day about Nigeria. Major news, lifting their crypto ban. But first, let me check the chat, see who's here with us. Appreciate everyone just joining the stream. Shout out to Bring Facts. What it do, family? Paul Williams. When our new anything can spook you? Cryptolution, I missed the Binance video. Oh, Binance with Janet Yellen. Binance. Binance. She says it like a dozen times. Binance. You'd think someone correct her by then, you know what I mean? It's a clown show we're living in. I have a feeling Bitcoin will have a healthy dip before New Year's. It could be. Everyone's expecting a pump, maybe a little pullback. You never know. Expect the unexpected. David Malloy, congrats on the 1500th episode. Huge accomplishment. Thank you for your time and keeping us up to date with the latest news. Yeah, it's only 5 years. I got another 5, 10, 15, 20 years in me, family. I ain't going nowhere. Bitcoin equals flat earth. S. dot. I love the chat. You guys are always lit. Chill, JV. Chill. What up, dinner? Good to see you, family. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. Blackrock says Hex. Someone's bullish on Hex. Hey, did they finally serve Richard Hart those papers? Let me know. I know they were looking for him. Gary's flight is a log guzzler. Oh, word. Yeah, good no Claire Gare, a.k.a. no hair Gare, chair of the SEC. You already know. Yeah, but my question for you guys, where will the Bitcoin price action end this year as the peak? Is the peak already in, or are we going to break 44,750? Let me know. And holy moly, Zero is like traveling with family. Gifted another 5 memberships. So congratulations, Tony Alonso. Hurry up, Harry. Respective Curve, Quan Long. Looks like Chuck Ower, Tasi. You all been blessed and gifted a MicroStrategy membership of the channel. So please thank Zero, literally the, the version of Santa Claus here on our show. That's now over 10 gifted just today, and hundreds gifted over the past couple of weeks. So much love, much respect to Zero, the king. It will end at about 50-ish. I'd love to see a 50,000 price action before the end of the year, Mike. So I hope you're correct. Best wishes for Christmas, JB from England. Thank you. Shout out and Merry Christmas Eve, family. Hope everyone has the most amazing, blessed time with your families this holiday season. Someone give Bitcoin some acid. We need a new peak. Some ayahuasca, some DMT, whatever it takes, some peyote. Bitcoin ends at around 45,000-ish, says David Plugs. Right on. That's the local high for the year and for the past 20 months. I feel like Zero has more than one Bitcoin. I hope so. I hope Zero has thousands of Bitcoin. That'd be pretty amazing. We can learn much from people like Warren Buffett, but I suppose we all need to do our own research and not blindly trust anyone. Bingo. Trust nobody. Verify everything. This is the motto of Bitcoin. You can thank Solana, not me, says Zero. Well, thank you, Solana, for blessing Zero with some pretty substantial gains so he could gift the members some memberships. So we thank you. Santa equals Satan. I have heard of this theory before, actually, S. dot. Yes. And that's a topic I don't want to talk about on YouTube, but yeah, I think we're on the same page there. Looks like next week we fly again. We flat or fiat, but where does the rocket take off? 69,000 early January. Holy moly. With the approval of an ETF, it's a possibility for sure. Shout out David Malloy. Appreciate you sending the super, and that's your very first super ever sent on stream. So thank you, family. Much love, much respect. But yeah, 69,000 would be pretty lit. I want to do shrooms for Christmas, says CoinIQ. A great way to increase your IQ, tapping into intelligent infinity. The magic power of those mushrooms. It's incredible. Mario figured that out via the Mario Brothers. You know what I mean? The NES system back in the day. He was like taking mushrooms, whoop, 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 growing. Was there a hidden message in that? Finally, have 1 Bitcoin. Let's go. Congratulations, Van. Well done. Yes, exactly. Crypto Lucian. That's the name. I'm not going to mention it on stream, but you already know we're on the same page. That's right. 272 watching, only 22 likes. You got to refresh. Sometimes YouTube is lagging. We have to have more than 22 likes, but exactly what you said. We need more likes. Look up Santa in Norway being a shaman and eating mushrooms. Oh, that's interesting. Likes are over 80. Yeah, it depends if you're refreshing the stream. Sometimes YouTube doesn't have real-time likes, so you have to refresh in order to see it. It's lit. Right on. You can get shrooms delivered from the local cannabis dispensaries now in Cali. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Merry Christmas, Michael Hicks. I am in. Cheers, bud. I appreciate your support. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate the likes. They help a lot. Yeah, you got to Will Smith that mofo like it's Chris Rock. You know what to do. Thank you. But without further ado, let's dive into our next story of the day. We broke down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis. Now major news. Nigeria lifted their crypto ban. Nigeria being a major, country in Africa with a very large population, and Bitcoin adoption has been booming there due to their hyperinflation of their currency. So here's the latest of what's going on in Nigeria. In a circular sent to the banks December 22nd, the Central Bank of Nigeria stated it has now lifted restrictions on Nigerian banks facilitating crypto transactions. Before it was completely banned. However, the crypto community anticipates competition to heat between the crypto fiat exchanges and peer-to-peer merchants. Now, yeah, peer-to-peer has been thriving there because you couldn't use banks. The ban by CBN on the Nigerian bank from aiding crypto transactions made peer-to-peer merchants dominant in the first place. The ban was supposed to stamp out Bitcoin and crypto use in Nigeria. Instead, the crypto community turned to peer-to-peer trades or sending payments directly to each other. That's right. Now, Cointelegraph contacted stakeholders in the local crypto ecosystem to understand how the industry and the community are receiving this new development. And speaking with Cointelegraph, we had Nathaniel Luz, the co-founder and CMO of FlynnCap, stated the lifting of the ban would be a huge plus for the entire industry. He opined that the development signals that Nigeria is ready for crypto businesses to be domiciled and operated in. Luz emphasized that with the lifting of the ban, institutional exchanges should be gearing up for the Nigerian market, as their absence during the ban enabled peer-to-peer to go through the roof at the expense of the other crypto businesses. Just a good sign that you can't stop Bitcoin. The banks can ban it. It'll just make peer-to-peer explode even more. And massive congratulations to everyone that just got gifted a paid membership of the channel. Barack Monfils Evangelista just gifted 10 more memberships to the MicroStrategy level. So congratulations, Mad Skills, Ian 801. We have Tommy Thompson, Shatan Patel, Mushroom Wizard, what a lit name, Mark Harris, OMAC, and Sparks. You have all been blessed and gifted a free membership of the channel. So please, please, please show Barack Monfils Evangelista some love. You guys are incredibly giving and amazing. So much love and much respect. Back to our Nigeria story here. So yeah, quoting them here. So right now it's going to be the survival of the fittest as crypto fiat exchanges and peer-to-peer merchants battle for the largest crypto peer-to-peer market in the world. Wow, so it's already the largest peer-to-peer market. That's a pretty big deal. In response to whether the requirements of registration with the SEC would deter exchanges from coming into Nigeria to do business, Luz stated that while it possesses a challenge for startups to get the SEC license, he believes it will benefit the crypto sector. He goes on to explain the changes in the Nigerian banking sector in 2010 with a recapitalization policy. It led to investors acquiring some banks, and some had to merge, leading to better the banking sector. And in February of 2021, the Central Bank of Nigeria banned all regulated financial institutions from offering services to crypto exchanges. And what a shame, that was the same year we hit the all-time high. However, according to a circular, the Central Bank of Nigeria recognized that the increasing global demand and adoption of crypto make it unjustifiable to maintain the stringent restrictions imposed on financial institutions in 2021. So good for them lifting the ban. Let me know if anyone here here lives in Nigeria or in any of the African countries. Mark Harris, thanks for becoming a paid member of the channel. We appreciate each and every one of your support. Merry Christmas, Jeff Siegel, and everyone just joining us. We appreciate it. What up, Corey? Damn, that's what's up. Let's go crypto season 2024, baby. Let's get it. Shout out Corey Harding. I appreciate that. BCD says, Brock, you're killing it. Thanks, my man. Everyone is in the spirit of giving today. Amen. Cherry Young, thank you for joining the live stream on Christmas Eve. I truly appreciate you joining us. Act like it's Full Metal Jacket and Private Pile just got caught in a jelly donut. If you want to be a joker, just hit it an odd number of times. Says, bring facts. You're hilarious, brother. I mine Bitcoin Gold. Anyone else? Oh, that's interesting. Wasn't Bitcoin Gold the fork that's supposed to be the decentralized mining version of Bitcoin? I remember when it first launched, I think it was back in 2017. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's interesting. You're mining Bitcoin Gold. Let me know how that's going for you, S. That's pretty cool. All right. So, yeah, Nigerian chatting from the UK. That's what's up, John Drome. How is adoption there? You know, if you reach out to your friends and family, do they have Bitcoin on their mind? Are they discussing cryptocurrency? How is it on the media? Do they discuss it in the news? I'm curious. I'm a 1% Nigerian. True story. Oh, word facts. Better Call Saul and Eric Watson sucks. And Christmas sats to all, CryptoGator says. Go Russia, says Black Swan the Don. Right on. Wouldn't it be pronounced Monfils? Yeah, my apologies if I pronounce names wrong. I try, but yeah, I'm not good at pronouncing names sometimes, so my apologies. Wow, the most incredible lit super of all time. Emilio Gonzalez just blessed the channel with a $99.99 super chat. Says, Merry Christmas, JV. No, Merry Christmas to you, Emilio. Kindly appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and always tuning in and supporting the movement. We appreciate you dearly. So thank you, family. Much love, much respect. Don't get any more lit than that. So very grateful right now. Feeling very humbled. Merry Christmas, everyone. Brent Lufring, what it do? Phil C in the building. John Drone. Everything is traded with Bitcoin. Thank you. Yeah, that's what's up. In the UK, most still think it is fake internet money. Oh, no. Oh, no. For real? Are people that ignorant? Wow. No worries, brother. Just helping out. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. You never say my name right. It's okay. It's hard to pronounce. I have to hear it. Even reading it, it's hard for me. But you have to send me like a DM sometime because you help contribute to the channel every day. So I should be saying your name right. So shame on me. Thank you again, Emilio. We appreciate that. What up, Fried Rice? Happy HODL days for the HODL days. The internet was put in place to host Bitcoin. The answer. Right on. I use Ancestry. They already have my DNA and fingerprints anyway. Oh, snap facts. El Salvador in the building. Shout out Cesar Martinez. Merry Christmas Eve, family. That's what's up. But anyways, let's continue because we still got a lot to cover. I appreciate all the contributions, fam. Next up, major alert. I got to warn you of another exchange, which may be the next FTX. It's called MEXC. I don't know if you guys have ever used it before. I've never used it personally. And Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy Hanukkah all at the same time this Christmas season. But yeah, here's the latest alert with this exchange. If you're currently using it, pay close attention. So this crypto exchange, MEXC, has come under fire for allegedly locking users out of their accounts and seizing their funds. Good Lord. These actions, which the exchange claims were motivated by abnormal trading activities, sparked concerns from the crypto community. Many users flocked to social media in recent days to accuse them of locking them out of their accounts, seizing their funds, and failing to respond to support requests. So here's the allegations. MEXC users have recently come forward with some disturbing accusations against the exchange. The accusations started on December 16th, coupled with the lack of response from MEXC, have had investors wondering about their shady activities on the exchange. According to a post on social media, X, by a trader known as Vita, the shady activity led to his account being locked out, his $92,000 trading profit frozen. So it's interesting how fast they are to take your money, but then when you want to take it out and withdraw it, oh no, you get your account frozen. A lot of gambling crypto sites will do this too. They'll accept all the money you want to send them, but the day you try to withdraw anything, you know, ish hits the fan, and that's all by design because these are scams. Now, the order history was also wiped out. That's not a good look. And to make matters worse, the exchange's support failed to provide a valid explanation for the account seizure, only claiming abnormal trading activity on the account. Now, Vita backed up his claim with screenshots of his conversation with their support, where the exchange acknowledged the account closure and the outcome of the investigation conducted by their team. Now, it would seem this trend has been going on for a while, with various other users complaining of them being locked out of their accounts. Vita also shared screenshots of the exchange's Telegram group, which showed similar complaints from other users. Quoting Vita here on X, MEXC is going shameless mode these days. Many users have complained on X that their funds are frozen and taken. I got wiped out for $92,000 worth of USDT. Good Lord, you could have had 2 Bitcoins and now it's frozen. That sucks. I feel sorry for this guy. I made my profit through several new trades, 5x my bag on MEXC futures in 15 days. Then my account was frozen. So red alert, if you're using that exchange, I'd highly recommend find yourself a new exchange. And while explaining further, Vita noted a possible explanation for the account closures. And according to a trader, MEXC is involved in shady activities, which include forging its liquidity and market making. The exchange often bets against the user's trades, playing a role of the market makers themselves. That's pretty shady. However, if a trader makes too much profit, they become a problem for the exchange. Sometimes the profit and the deficit of the exchange has to pay the trader is too big that it closes the account forthrightly. So if it doesn't want to pay you, they'll just shut you down. Problem solved. We don't got to pay you. You no longer have an account. That's messed up. The trader posted screenshots of the exchange's order books, which appeared to be thicker than the other exchanges, including Binance. However, Vita claimed this was forged by the exchange. They're basically cooking the numbers. Now, he ended the thread by urging users to exit the exchange at once, as it is currently on its way to ending up like FTX. And to add insult to injury, MEXC had failed to make any comments on the complaints on social media. And according to the exchange's terms of service, it reserves the right to taking measures and recovering any profits obtained in violation of its user agreement and privacy policy. So there you have it. Sounds like another crypto shady exchange will bite the dust. I mean, this is only going to spread like wildfire, so definitely not a good look. What up, Jennifer? Sickening, isn't it? They'll take all your money, but no, if you actually do well on your leverage trade, sorry, cut that mofo off. Sad. But that's the reality we live in, fam. You can't trust these exchanges. You know what I mean? Thanks for the clarification. You can hit up the Discord, send JV a message and get it right from now on. That's what's up. Yeah, you can send me a voice audio and be like, yo, this is how you pronounce my name. And then I'll repeat it to myself a dozen times and it should be embedded into the unconscious mind. That's how my unconscious works. I got ruined on BlockFi and Celsius, 50,000 and 10 Gs. Luckily, all my Bitcoin is on Ledger. Sorry to hear that, Mike. It is sad. I mean, if it can happen to the top exchanges in the world, FTX was once, I think, the second largest next to Binance. So this year we saw Binance pay, I don't know, $4.3 billion fine. The CEO CZ stepped down. He admitted to money laundering and all these crimes. Bankman-Fried refuses to admit any guilt of any crimes, but we know he committed many crimes. He's facing like 9 or so felony charges. And speaking of him, I think March, they begin his trial for sentencing. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm hoping that Biden does not pardon him. You know what I mean? Because you know how much money that Sam Bankman-Fried donated to the Democratic Party and Joe Biden? I think he was the second largest donor out of all the donors. So if he gets pardoned, I'm going to be like, yeah, feel a certain type of way. What's up from Chicago? Shout out Shaw City. Juan Garcia, appreciate you tuning in on Christmas Eve, family. That's what's up. Yeah. Buy app, the Solana. You can, everyone, says Keith Hunt. Well, I know you guys are bullish on Solana, so congratulations, anyone making profits. Same here, Celsius and BlockFi were a big disappointment and drawback in many ways, financially, mostly. And the blame, I know at least for BlockFi, would be FTX. FTX screwed BlockFi and put them in a very precarious financial situation, as they did all the other companies they were doing business with. Celsius is a whole nother story. That's Mashinsky's company, right? But yeah, that was pretty shady what they did there as well. Any news on the Ledger issues? No new updates. I mean, I covered the story when it was breaking, and we warned people it may be in your best interest to find yourself a new cold storage wallet, such as a Trezor, because two things or reasons I'm not a huge fan of the Ledger anymore. Number one, it's not open source. And number two, the owners or creators admitted there's a backdoor. So it's kind of a little sketchy there. Appreciate you subbing to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod family. Most exchanges are poop coin, pump and dump zoos and shady thieving operators. 100% agree with that. I don't trust them. It's hard to even trust the top exchanges. So the exchanges with the less volume, cooking the numbers, the fake order books, don't trust them whatsoever. And you guys are trading with all this leverage. And if you're lucky enough to actually win and not get wrecked and lose all your earnings, you can't even withdraw them. So it's a lose-lose situation. You're better off just buying Bitcoin and hodling it. Screw the trading with leverage on these shady exchanges. I knew I had to back into crypto a month ago when I was at the gas station and a Bitcoin ATM machine was posted up at the ATM machine. I was like, what? I better get some crypto quick. Oh, word up, Corey. How many of you got crypto ATMs locally where you're at? We see them now all over here in Puerto Rico. Like all the gas stations have them now. Pretty cool. Still waiting on my Cold card. Word up, CryptoGator. That's a great wallet. What up? Watching from Russia. That's what's up. Russia's our breaking news today. A Russian miner is going to be making Ethiopia a Bitcoin mining hub. This is pretty massive. But anyways, family, let's break down our next story of the day. We still got a lot to cover. We just shared the latest with this alert, MEXC. If you currently have any of your crypto on that exchange, I'd highly encourage you finding a new exchange as soon as possible. Now the latest with Blackrock and what is going on. Here's the headline right here. Blackrock reveals the plan to seed their spot Bitcoin ETF with $10 million, which is 100x their initial seed investment. And this is going to be on January 3rd. Is that like roughly a week and a half out? So let's break this down. Blackrock, the world's largest asset manager, filed an amendment to its registration statement S1 for the spot Bitcoin ETF with the US SEC. Friday, the firm disclosed its plans to seed iShares Bitcoin Trust with $10 million on January 3rd, roughly a week and a half out. The amendment details that the seed capital investor and affiliate of the trust sponsor purchased seed shares worth $100,000 for the spot Bitcoin ETF on October 27th, as I broke on this podcast, subject to conditions. The filing also outlines the redemption of the seed shares for cash and the purchase of seed creation baskets worth $10 million by the seed capital investor on January 3rd, 2024. I'll read it to you here, which is highlighted. On January 3rd, 2024, the seed shares were deemed for cash and the seed capital investor purchased the seed creation baskets comprising of 400,000 shares per share at a price of $25. The total proceeds to the trust from the sale of the seed creation baskets were $10 million. The trust purchased Bitcoin at the price of per Bitcoin with the proceeds of the seed creation basket on January 3rd, 2024. Now, Bloomberg analyst James Safart remarked on social media X that BlackRock submitted an updated amended S1 form following discussions with the SEC the day before regarding its spot Bitcoin ETF filing, sharing the following. Looking like BlackRock is planning to make moves on January 3rd. They're seeding the ETF with $10 million. Let's go. And he further speculates that it could mean BlackRock is expecting to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF shortly after. And once launched, the iShares Bitcoin Trust will trade under the ticker IBIT. Now, another Bloomberg analyst, Balchunas, commented that BlackRock expecting to seed the spot Bitcoin ETF with $10 million on January 3rd is a pretty big bump up from the 100,000 the asset manager seeded back in October. That's literally 100x. Now, Balchunas also highlighted that the SEC wants authorized participants named in the filer's upcoming S1 updates, giving them 10 days to submit it. The analyst speculates that the securities regulator aims to approve applicants who have included the AP agreement in their amended filings and have adopted the cash creation model, as he shared here. This is no easy last step and may keep some from starting the gate. AP agreement plus the cash creates equal approval. So that's what the SEC is looking for. Now, BlackRock has held meetings with the SEC more times than other spot Bitcoin ETF applicants over the past month. I heard actually there are now 8 meetings that they have had. Now, the asset manager met with the SEC November 20th to 28th, December 11th, December 14th, December 19th, and December 21st. BlackRock also filed 3 amendments to its spot Bitcoin ETF filing this December. The world's largest asset manager initially sought approval from the securities regulator for the use of an in-kind method, but failing to persuade the SEC with a revised in-kind model, BlackRock opted to embrace the cash model for its spot Bitcoin ETF. The deadline for the first spot Bitcoin ETF approval is January 10th, and some anticipate the SEC approving multiple spot Bitcoin ETFs by that date, including Galaxy Digital CEO Mike Novogratz. Now, I also wanted to share with you something Samson Mao pointed out. There's already a Bitcoin spot ETF in Hong Kong close to approval, it will draw in massive amounts of capital from mainland China. So there you have it. Now we have mass adoption coming with these ETFs in the United States. Currently, there's 13 applicants awaiting the approval from Mr. No Clarity Gary himself, chairman of the SEC. But now we also have talk of ETFs being submitted over in Hong Kong, which is a big deal. Now you may be saying, but isn't China anti-Bitcoin? No, they used to be, but just like Nigeria used to be, but they realized they can't do anything to stop it. So check it out. You got to keep in mind, kind of like here in Puerto Rico, it's a territory of the United States. So ultimately, the United States owns this territory, but it is considered outside of the mainland of the US, right? It's a territory in the Caribbean. Now, very similar with Hong Kong and Macau, China is the mainland, but Hong Kong's not considered the mainland. And however, it's kind of controlled by China. And according to Samson Mao, in order for them to get the green light to start accepting applicants for the Hong Kong ETF, that means they got the approval from Beijing, China, right? Because again, just like the United States and Puerto Rico, similar with Hong Kong and China. And I got a little insights from China because I actually lived there for 13 months. I've been to Hong Kong. It's lit. It reminds me of like New York City on steroids. And I was actually there during Chinese New Year, the most lit time of the year to be anywhere in China. And it was crazy to say the least. But nonetheless, it's a coming. We also have talk of adoption in the Middle East with ETFs. So now the United States is not the only game in town, but wait, there's more. Also, El Salvador, MEXC dropped this bombshell the other day. They're looking to adopt their own Bitcoin ETF with Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. Whereas in the United States, it's cash in, cash out, giving them room kind of like with derivatives to control the market. This is shady practice, but what do you expect from Blackrock and the United States government? Two shady mofos doing business together. You know what I mean? So we have game changers, we have competition, it's about to get lit. This is called game theory in full effect. Now back to the comments. Thomas, China ETF, there isn't enough Bitcoin. Amen. You know how big the population of China is? You do the math. Probably over 1 billion, easy. I think it's the second largest population in the world. I'm guessing next to India. I know India has a large population. You guys let me know. You can definitely make over 106 hours. Look into it. Nothing happens in Hong Kong unless Beijing allows it. Facts. And that's exactly what Samson Mao was sharing and why I just shared that tweet. So they got the approval already from Beijing, the capital there in Hong Kong. And Shanghai is the financial capital of China. Vitalik's mom coin. Are you guys serious with this Vitalik mom coin? You guys keep mentioning it every day. Hong Kong is an awesome city. I agree. I like it. And it's different from the mainland. They actually speak Cantonese there. And I respect that because studying Kung Fu, we spoke a little bit of Cantonese, but I had to learn a little bit of Mandarin when we were in the mainland. But I like the culture there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's cool. Do anyone know about NFP upcoming token on Binance? I know nothing about that, fam. Welcome, Berserk. What it do? Usually when there's much euphoria around something anyway, that's when it starts selling off. I am super cautious. Are you referring to Solana there, fam? Not get in your mind. You want to sell after the Bitcoin halves, says Keith Hunt. Definitely don't want to sell after the Bitcoin halving. You want to hodl for the long haul. Unless you're a gambler, looking to make a quick buck. Then it's a different story. 1.4 billion in India. So how large is the Chinese population? Let me know. And time is flying. So I'm going to get to our next story of the day. Keep the chat lit. We appreciate it, family. All right, next we're going to discuss an ETF warning and then breaking news with Russia having a miner set up shop in Ethiopia, Africa, setting up a massive Bitcoin mining hub, and then we'll do our live Q&A. So here we go. Here's the latest with the ETF warning coming from Arthur Hayes. The headline reads, Arthur Hayes says TradFi can completely destroy Bitcoin with spot ETF. Here's why. The BitMEXC co-founder says that traditional finance world can gain dangerous levels of power over Bitcoin if they manage to control the spot Bitcoin ETFs. Exactly how Max was blowing the whistle, and as I shared in the past 2 days of the podcast, let me know if you guys are paying attention. And now in his essay, the crypto veteran says, if the ETFs managed by TradFi asset managers are too successful, they will completely destroy Bitcoin. Hayes says that for Bitcoin to survive, its coins must move around enough to generate rewards for the miners, thus keeping the network secure and decentralized. So with block rewards gradually dropping until they hit zero in the year 2140, Hayes notes that the miners will only receive Bitcoin income via fees if the network it used for transactions. However, if institutions are simply hoarding most of the coins, which we know they will, in cold storage to back their ETFs, which we know they will, Hayes says there won't be enough Bitcoin movement to generate fees and secure the blockchain. Here's what he shares. Blackrock, the world's largest TradFi asset manager, is in the asset accumulation game. They vacuum up assets, store them in a metaphorical vault, issue a tradable security, and charge a management fee for their hard work. Sums it up quite well. They don't use the things they hold on behalf of their clients, which presents a problem for Bitcoin if we take an extreme view of a possible future. He continues, imagine a future where the largest Western and Chinese asset managers hold all the Bitcoin in circulation. This happens organically as people confuse a financial asset with a store of value. And because of their confusion and laziness, people purchase Bitcoin ETF derivatives. Please don't do that. Derivatives are not the real thing. Rather than buying and hodling Bitcoin in self-custodied wallets. Now that a handful of firms hold all the Bitcoin and have no actual use for the Bitcoin blockchain, the coins never move again. The end result is miners turn off their machines as they can no longer pay for the energy required to run them. Buy Bitcoin. Well, there you have it. What are your thoughts on that sentiment? Kind of scary, but he makes some good points. I don't agree with everything he shares there, but regarding BlackRock and the major organizations controlling Bitcoin and hoarding them, that's a given, right? And I think they'll also have all these derivatives. I mean, clearly Gary Gensler loves derivatives, don't like spot. The only spot they're going to allow is basically the in-cash kind. It's not Bitcoin in, not Bitcoin out. It just leaves more room for manipulation. So let me know your thoughts on that. Lightning Network should fix that, says CryptoGator. Right on, the layer 2 scaling solution. In 2100, the price will be stabilized and used as money. Yeah, it might become a world reserve currency. Let me know your thoughts on that theory. You know what I mean? Bitcoin isn't going to be the end all, says Keith Hunt. Did you just call it Buttcoin? In my Greta voice, how dare you? Sailor would not be happy. That's why it's so important to stack sats now in self-custody. You know what I mean? Because you need to be holding on to this asset. Those that don't hold any Bitcoin are going to be screwed. I truly believe that. You know what I mean? Let me know your sentiments on it, family. Paul says China's 1.4 billion. Whoa, 1.4 billion. And what's United States? I think it's like, I would guess maybe 350 million. I know Mr. Beast has over 200 million subscribers. The largest YouTuber. Insanity. He just dropped a new video adopting 100 puppies. I plan on watching that this evening with my daughter. I like Mr. Beast. You guys should check out Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Gold. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin Cash, nor am I a fan of Bitcoin Gold. Look at the chart of Bitcoin versus Bitcoin Cash and the chart for Bitcoin versus Bitcoin Gold. That tells the tale of the tape, family. About 400 mil minus. Okay, for the US population. Thank you, Mike. Anyone see the full node at Michael Saylor just bought for 15 Bitcoin? For real? I didn't see that. What up, Errol? Merry Christmas Eve. We about to get lit as we jump into our feature story of the day, family. And then we're going to do a live Q&A. And then we're going to have the uncensored version of the show when the YouTube stream ends. Over on Rumble, I'm going to be doing some holiday reacts to some Bitcoin music videos that are Christmas related, which are pretty lit. About 340 mil. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. There can only be one. That's right. The one coin to rule them all. The price will increase to make running the network profitable. Amen. Price continues to go up. For example, we have a halving set to take place in April, but people are more bullish than ever as miners. Why is that? Because they're more profitable than ever. They're anticipating massive gains as the price action hits new all-time highs. So good point. Merry Xmas Eve, JV. If Bitcoin takes off, you'll make more from cash and gold than you hold them, JV. I disagree. I want to hold Bitcoin. I think that's the most profitable thing to do. That's what history has shown us, at least, right? Bitcoin up, what? 20 million% since 2011 in that ballpark. That just means hodl. Be patient. Play the long game here. Anyways, family, we still got a lot to share. Now let's break into our breaking story of the day. Russia making Ethiopia a Bitcoin mining hub. This is breaking news. The headline reads, Russia makes an unexpected Bitcoin mining move in Africa. So let's freaking go. And I actually shared this tweet. It was getting a lot of love. So I made this the headline for today's story. So first and foremost, I've been blowing the whistle with some tweets from Max Kaiser he's been sharing. I shared this on my show. This was on December 8th. So this was like a couple of weeks ago. Russia, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Iran will start doing deals in Bitcoin. Qatar knows this and is pulling the trigger on a huge Bitcoin buy for their sovereign wealth fund. And the rumor has it, they have $500 billion currently sitting in their sovereign wealth fund, and they're looking to convert it into Bitcoin. But the key here I wanted to point out is that Russia will start doing deals in Bitcoin, because Max has been calling this now for over 5 years. And it's happening because now the headlines are Russia starting a Bitcoin mining hub in Ethiopia. So check this out. This tweet was February 15, 2022. Russia getting deeper into Bitcoin, as we've been reporting would happen for 5 years now. That was on the back of this news just in. Russia's Ministry of Economic Development. Bitcoin miners should get lower electricity tax. Why do you think they were doing that? They were pre-framing it for what's to come, for more profits for their mining operation. Max also shared game theory kicks in as Russia gets closer to adding Bitcoin to his balance sheet. And this was back on February 17th, 2022. So I'm showing you the receipts. Max has been calling this for many years. And that was off the back of the news. U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis, the Fed should hold Bitcoin on its balance sheet. We call this game theory, family. Now, he also shared, Russia, China go bilateral, abandon the US dollar. I predicted this in 2017. This video got millions of views and disappeared for a while, then reappeared when JV shared it, and then Max retweeted it, and yeah, it got 60,000 views here. So Max has been calling this, and here's the headline of the video. US empire of debt will go to war to stop the emergence of the petro-yuan. Max called this in 2017 and just confirmed today, China and Russia. We got more receipts. Max Kaiser in 2014 telling you exactly what will happen in 2023 between Russia and China. Don't let any US politician tell you they didn't see this coming. They knew this was coming, and their response was to scorch earth the whole region by setting Ukraine on fire. The headline, the US dollar as a world reserve currency, its days are numbered. This is Max back in 2014. I posted this back earlier this year on March 22nd. We got 68,000 views. Now, here's some other tweets he shared. This one was on December 3rd that got a lot of attention and sparked a lot of controversy. The God candle, a $100,000 uptick in Bitcoin is in play. It'll shift the global axis of wealth and power in one tick. I have one word for you, a 100,000 Bitcoin God candle fans, Qatar. The rumors are getting very loud on this. Their sovereign wealth fund is rumored to be looking to buy $500 billion worth of BTC. You can see pictures with President Bukele and the Emir of Qatar. And then he added an update with some clarity. My source said, Bitcoin makes our $500 billion sovereign wealth fund effectively worthless. We should just convert all of it into Bitcoin. So let's go. And he also tweeted this morning, Bitcoin goes to 300,000 off the back of this news. Catherine Herridge predicts a black swan event in 2024. Could it be the next version of COVID? What are your thoughts? Quoting her here, this is a national security event with high impact that is very hard to predict. So it's like they're pre-framing us and warning us once again, like deja vu, fam. But now into our Russian mining story. Russian mining solutions, let me rephrase that. Russian Bitcoin mining solutions provider, BitCluster, announced plans to build a 120 megawatt data center in Ethiopia and turn the country into a global mining hub. Ethiopia, let's go. The facility, which will spread over an area of 30,000 square meters in the capital, Addis Ababa, will be located in the borders of Kilinto High Voltage Substation. The new data center is planned to be operational in January 2024, and the transformers are currently connected. So they're looking to go ASAP. January is like 1 week out, family, so they're ready. Why do you think they lowered electricity costs? Put two and two together, right? BitCluster stated that the engineering and technical conditions of the data center meet the requirements of the most modern mining devices. The company also announced that the new energy infrastructure of the Kilinto High Voltage Substation will provide a facility with an uninterrupted power supply with an expected uptime of 99%. The electricity of the data center that will mine Bitcoin will be provided entirely from renewable energy. Wow. Specifically from the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. That's what's up. Damn, Gina. This dam is the largest hydroelectric project in Africa with a capacity of 5.15 GW. That's pretty amazing. Now, according to the statement, the scale of the project will allow BitCluster to operate as a full-time service center, saving time and money by repairing faulty devices in-house and thus increasing mining efficiency. So this is pretty major. You already know it's about to get lit. Countries around the world all adopting Bitcoin on their own terms, in their own way. Where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go in 2024 off the back of all this bullishness? Let me just recap what's going on here shortly. We have Bitcoin ETF approval, likely 90% probability within the next 2 weeks by January 10th. We have a Bitcoin halving, which only occurs every 4 years, occurring in less than 4 months in April of this year. You have nation state adoption. There's talk of many countries adopting Bitcoin as a legal tender. Max and Samson Mao, there's at least 3 countries that are likely to do this in 2024. According to them, Argentina is a good candidate. Mexico could be a good candidate. Suriname, just north of Brazil, is a good candidate. Panama is a good candidate. Even Canada is a good candidate. So it's about to get lit. And then you got to add to the fact, we have sovereign wealth funds that are extremely wealthy in the Middle East, like Qatar, which currently has $500 billion in their sovereign wealth fund, looking to convert it into Bitcoin. So what happens when you have nation state adoption, sovereign wealth fund adoption, institutional adoption, the massive asset managers, they're worth over 30 trillion collectively, just the top 13 asset managers in the world that have their ETF applications in with Gary Gensler. So it's about to get lit. And add on top of that, if that wasn't bullish enough, supply shock. There's only roughly 2 million Bitcoin available on the exchanges. BlackRock alone is going to need 1 million of them. Where's everyone going to get their Bitcoin from, family? Let that sink in. And with that being shared, now let's dive into our live Q&A. Let's freaking go. Let's get this mofo lit. 500,000 Bitcoin by December 31st, 2024. Send it, Thomas. I hope you're right, brother. I can see that happening right now. What up, my guy? Merry Christmas. Shout out Freddie G. Merry Christmas Eve. Appreciate everyone tuning in during this holiday season. We're going to be live tomorrow, but tomorrow it's going to be in the evening, late. I usually don't do late podcast, but we're going to be late tomorrow, just FYI. We're all fighting over the uncertain future. Amen. Jennifer will be stuck holding bags in the bear market again, says Berserk. Biden's Fed is the idiot catalyst no one figured on. Let's go, Brandon. Idiocracy. I'm 44, just started BJJ. Oh, that's what's up. That's pretty cool, S-Dot. Should I get... I don't know what TRT means, man. You got to tell me what that means. Let's get this mofo lit. Amen, Emilio. Appreciate that. I mean, for Christ's sake, it's Christmas. Christmas is here. Congratulations to all my long-term hodlers. We did it. 2024 around the corner. You know what I mean? It's been a hell of a bear run with FTX going under, Three Arrows Capital, Luna, and all the entire crypto ecosystem pretty much got wrecked, but we back, and it's about to get lit on a whole new level. You know what I mean? Super Saiyan style. Let's go. Oh, testosterone replacement therapy. Interesting. I don't know anything about that. Interesting, though. I mean, I guess if you can afford it and if it's healthy, why not? I just don't have any insights there. Never looked into it. Curious, though, has anyone here done that? I know Joe Rogan talks about it. He says he does something like that from the doc. Okay. Well, I guess if it's healthy and there's no adverse effects, it could be worth entertaining, I guess, if you need it. I'm still blessed. I don't feel I need that. I think I naturally still have a lot of it. Exchanges aren't Bitcoin. Amen. So don't keep your crypto on the exchanges, family. Self-custody is the name of the game. Zero, best community of all YouTube. Due to people like you, Zero, I mean, the community is incredible because of the fam. So I love it. Appreciate all the support. Yes, it's only needed if you have low test. It's actually affecting your life. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I know some UFC fighters who are in recovery and people who retire get into that as well. Said it makes you feel 25. Good Lord. JB, are you streaming Christmas? I am, but it's going to be a special time because I have my daughter. I drop her off at 5. By the time I get back, it'll probably be 6 my time. So I'm thinking it'll probably be like 7 or 8, but I don't even know the exact time, but it'll be in the evening. I'm planning on it. I like to keep my record of streaming every day unless it's physically impossible to do. And an example of being impossible would be if I'm on a plane and I just can't stream, or, you know, something really awful happens. So you know something's up if you don't see me. But I'm planning on it, family, so it'll be fun. What I mean, Bitcoin is God. Well, Bitcoin is God hacking humanity. I mean, I believe that. Bitcoin is going to zero. Jump out now. Giovanni, how can you say that? You must own no Bitcoin. So tell me this. If you truly and genuinely believe Bitcoin's going to zero, which altcoins are you bullish on? Because you must know, if Bitcoin hypothetically went to zero, your altcoins are all going to be zero, flatline, dead alongside Bitcoin. I hope you understand that. Some people don't get that. Some of these comments I'm not even going to read. But please be respectful to one another, especially during the holidays. You know what I mean? Bitcoin will reach, whoa, what is that number? Tomorrow? All right, now you're trolling us, Keith. I can buy it all. There you go. Oh, I see. You want everyone to sell it so you can buy up all the Bitcoin. Now it makes sense, Giovanni. JB, where can I hit you on DM? My recommendation, one of two spots. Either on X, make sure you're following me on X. Oh, thank you, Sampa, for subscribing to #1 Daily Bitcoin Pod. Or on Discord. We have a private Discord server. It's discord.cryptonewsalerts.net. I always put the links to everything in the description below the video as well, if you can't remember that. And send me a friend request on Discord and DM me. You can feel free, and then I can connect with you there if you want to ask me something. Or on X, one of the two. I'm pretty active, you know, for the most part. Tell them, fam, Bitcoin is part of awakening. There you go, S. Dot. There you go. But anyways, what we're going to do now, we're going to end the YouTube stream, and we're going to continue with the uncensored version over on Rumble, where we have exclusive uncensored JV Reacts and Crypto News Alerts. So you see this thing here with the smart pads. We're going to be reacting to some Christmas music videos that happen to be hip hop, and they're pretty lit, by the way. So I'm looking forward to it. This time of year only comes around once a year, so make sure to be following us on Rumble so you can get the uncensored version of the show each and every day. I appreciate everyone's support here on YouTube. Also, I'll be back here on YouTube this evening on the channel at 9 p.m. Eastern for the premiere of the edited version of today's live. We ultimately strip out all the Q&A, so it's just pure back-to-back pure content. So I know you guys appreciate that, so I look forward to seeing you guys on YouTube tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget, tomorrow on Christmas Day, it's going to be a late night stream in the evening versus earlier on in the day. So head on over to Rumble right now and let's get ready to rumble.